Hey everybody, Tim here with tonight's episode of Star Trek. First, before I even get into this episode, where I'm at, it is still March 22nd, and according to the Google, today is Captain Kirk's birthday. At least it will be, in the year 2233. So happy future birthday, Kirk. Anyway, for tonight's episode of Star Trek, we got Season 3, Episode 3, The Survivors. Or, I'm sorry, just Survivors. So, first off, my fellow mod, Joshua, my mod bro, this is his favorite episode. And in fact, he was actually supposed to come over today and have a glass of wine and do this video with me. But evidently the beach was more fun. Yay. So if he comments on this, you guys give him a little sad face for bailing out on me. Because he deserves that. Yeah, because I'm that petty. As for this episode, this is a good episode. It's not the greatest episode, like Josh likes to think, but it's a really good one. And it's a very sad episode. So there's a distress call at a planet, and Picard and the crew go, and they find, like, out of this whole planet has been just basically demolished, except for a little patch of land with a house on it, and they go down there, and a man and a woman are the only survivors of this mysterious alien attack. And which, by the way, the woman, Rashawn, is played by Anne Haney, I think is how you say her last name, which she's a great character actress. I really like her. She was in, she was like the secretary in Liar Liar, or I forgot, she was in Mrs. Doubtfire as well. She's a great actress. So, and to get to the end of the episode, it turns out that the man he's not human. He's an immortal. He's a Dawid, I think is how they say it. And he's basically a Q-like alien, but he's much more focused. He's not just running rampant throughout the galaxy. And so the Hosnick, God, where do they come up with these names? I can't say these names. The Hosnick demolished the planet, and while they were attacking, he still refused to defend the planet, because he's so peaceful. And his wife, Rashawn, ends up dying because of it. The whole planet dies. And he basically snaps and kills not just the ship, not just a couple people. He, like, completely obliterates this entire species, like 500 billion of this species, in a fit of rage. Which I think is kind of interesting, because he can do that, but then he can't, like, undo it, kind of like Q can. And so to kind of, like, cope and whatever by himself, he just recreates the land and his wife, who never knew that he was an alien, who never knew he wasn't human. So I think it's interesting that he can do stuff, but he can't undo it. So I have a little bit of issues with stuff like that, but it also kind of, it's an allegory for basically, think of your actions, like, do things carefully, don't overcompensate, stuff like that. Just fits of rage, basically. And it's something we can all learn. And it's really interesting because he confesses all of this to Picard, and Picard says, like you are in your own category, that we cannot judge you. And he basically just alienates himself on this planet, and just to, like, punish himself because of all of the things that he did, or because of his action. So this is a good episode. It's a really good episode. It's a heartbreaking episode. For those who have seen this episode, such as Josh, go ahead, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for all reaching out to me, and I will see you guys next time for Who Watches the Watchers.